This is a quick overview of Divi Blade for gravity forms. It's a Divi module that allows you to quickly embed a gravity form into any Divi page. I'm already in my visual builder, and I'm going to split this piece of content into two columns so that I can add a form on the right side here. And I'll select my Divi Blade for gravity forms module. The first thing I do is select a form from the drop-down. I have two forms right now created in gravity forms. This shows the form name as well as the form ID so that you can quickly find your form, no more having to toggle back to gravity forms to look up the ID. So there's my form. I can put in the form title and description if I want. I don't think I have a description enabled on this form, but it would show it below the title. I can use Ajax to submit the form so that it'll process the form without leaving the page. Starting tab. And so those are off the shelf. Those are most of the options that the gravity form embed shortcode gives you. And so we just configured it that easily. If I want to, there are also some off-the-shelf styles that quickly style a form using this plugin. I just toggle that to yes, and basically it adds some field padding and gives you a nicer looking button, and that's optional. So if you have styled your own forms, you can just leave that off, and if not, it's a quick way to get a nice looking form without any additional styling. I can disable the form preview if I want to. So if I'm working with a complex Divi layout and I don't want to continuously render this form in Visual Builder, I can disable it and it'll just show me a block where that form would be, but I don't have to load the shortcode each time in Visual Builder. Another option is that it has a debugging feature that I can toggle on and off. And again, this is only in Visual Builder, but when it's on, it'll show me the shortcode that the module is generating. And it'll also show me if there are any hidden fields on the form. So this form happens to have a couple of hidden fields. It'll show me at least placeholders for those fields that I'm aware that they're there. And once I'm finished styling and get the form the way I want it, I can save it. And I'll exit Visual Builder, and so there's the form on my page. Now the most powerful feature of this, and kind of the unusual feature, is that you can add field values. So this particular form in gravity forms under the Advanced tab, actually I'll drag this over here a minute. So my text field 1, if I look at the Advanced tab under gravity forms, I have the allow field to be populated dynamically option checked, and it's looking for a parameter name of text field 1. So if I can pass that form that parameter, it's going to pre-populate the form with whatever text field 1 is set to. So I did the same thing on text field 2 and number field 1. So back to my Visual Builder. So to add those values, it's almost like building a slider in Divi. There's this add new item, only in this case we're defining parameters or form fields. So I'm going to call this one text field 1, and I'll put in a custom value. I'll just do apples, and you can see that pre-renders in the form. I can do another one for text field 2. We'll call this one oranges. And finally, number field 1, we'll put in 55. So if I save and exit Visual Builder once again, so there's my form pre-populated with the values that I gave it.